Welcome to Video Game Trivia, the competitive trivia game about video games. I'm your host, Chicken McCord, and today I have two friends with me. They are from the Press YYZ podcast Twitch show. It is Mitch George and Nathan McInerney. Welcome to the show.
Ooh, you nailed it.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, mine's a little simpler. It's two first names, so.
You've got a good, strong name, I have to say.
I prefer Nathan's, to be honest.
You've got a you know what? You both have a good
Why?
name. You have a good show.
You don't have to live with the burden that is having two first names and getting emails saying "Hi George" 3 times a week.
That's true. Okay, that's
I
fair.
put George as the first name on my car loan application.
Oh, wow.
How did that happen?
George
I don't know,
Mitch.
but it also got approved, which is even weirder.
Well, listen, today this is not a show about car loans. This is a show about video game trivia where we're going to do 7 rounds of the game. Let's practice buzzing in. You will say your name to buzz in. Let's start with Nathan. How would you buzz in here?
Nathan.
And Mitch, how would you buzz in?
Not Nathan.
Yep, that's it. You did it. Point values will increase as the game goes on. I will explain every round as we go into it. They're all a little different, but you'll be answering questions in all of them. You'll need a pen and paper for rounds 6 and 7, but we'll get into that. And otherwise, just have fun. I need to ask, is there a bet that y'all want to have about who wins this challenge or this gauntlet?
Good question.
What do you want to put on the line, Mitch?
I can tell you what past guests have done.
Okay.
Everything from beer to pizza to a set of Fortnite skins. Those have been the stakes thus far.
I think
all different.
What if we did something embarrassing on the podcast? Like somebody had to wear something embarrassing
Ooh.
for the entire podcast.
And the other person gets to pick out what it is.
Yeah.
But you don't limit. You can't force the other person to spend more than like $100 to dress up silly.
Sure.
Cozy Bear Live in the chat says Mitch has to buy pizzas for the rest of the Press YYZ crew if he loses.
You got it. I will order you all pizzas if I lose.
And then Nathan, what are you doing? Are you ordering pizzas for everyone if you lose?
Oh, my wife would kill me. Maybe. We'll see. Can I order hot and readies?
Yes, you can.
I mean, that's what I was going to do. It was going to be like frozen mini pizzas from the grocery store.
Yeah. Here's $6 Vimo to you. You can now go get a hot and ready.
Exactly.
Well, there you go.
Here's some pizza pockets.
The pizza bet is on. We're going to start this game with a round I call the speed round. And in the speed round, it's 7 questions from the world of video games. Each one is worth 1 point. And for this round, you do have to buzz in. So just remember your names or your not names. Let's jump into the first question here. Are y'all ready?
Ready.
Do it.
All right, here's the first question. How many playable characters are in Detroit Become Human?
Nathan.
Nathan, I heard you first.
4.
4 is not the correct answer.
Oh,
6.
6 is not the correct answer. The correct answer on this one is 3.
3. I was going to say, after I said that, I was like, no, it's 3.
Have y'all played this one?
Yeah, I beat
Played,
it.
yes. But
Played it with
I
my
don't
wife.
finish games, so.
I mean, this one's okay, but there's 3 characters in it. We're going to move on to the second question, hopefully get you guys out of Goose Egg Zone. Not including the crossover with Mario and Luigi, how many Paper Mario games have been made?
Mitch.
Yep.
4.
4 is not the correct answer. Nathan, do you want to give this a try?
5.
5 is not the correct answer. It's 6.
What?
There are 6 of them.
Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Super Paper Mario, Sticker Star.
Uh-huh.
What are the other 2?
Origami King.
Yep.
Origami King, that's one
And
I
then
forgot.
there's the
Yeah.
crossover with there's the and then there's a game that hold on, let me look at the list. It's
Wouldn't
Paper Mario.
that have been the crossover?
Paper Mario, the game on GameCube. There's Super Paper Mario. There is Sticker Star. There is the Wii. There's the Switch one.
The Color Splash?
Origami King.
Color Splash. That's the 6th one.
Color Splash.
Color
yeah.
Splash. That's
Thank
the one
you.
I didn't think about.
No
Thank
one
you.
cares about that game. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why Cozy Bear is actually listing them off in the chat. Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Super Paper Mario, Color Splash, Origami King, and is there a 6th
Sticker
one
Star.
that he's running?
Sticker Star.
There you go. Perfect. You guys are 0-0, but we're going to keep it moving here with the third question. Which developer has made all of the Paper Mario games?
I don't know.
Which developer has made all the Paper Mario games?
Mitch?
Yep.
Intelligent Systems?
That is absolutely the correct answer. You are on
Let's
the board,
go.
my friend. 1-0.
Okay, nice. Congrats.
I was jumping back and forth between them and Hal. I wasn't quite sure.
Hal Labs would have been a good guess too, though.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you are in the chat and you are watching along at home, you can throw the answers in the chat because both Nathan and Mitch are not looking at the chat. So make sure to throw those answers in there if you are watching. Here is question 4. Which
Posey, I think you have my cell phone number. If you want to use that, feel free.
Question 4. Which developer has made all the Mario and Luigi RPGs? Which developer has made all the Mario and Luigi RPGs?
Nathan?
Yep.
This isn't right, but Camelot?
Camelot's a good guess, but not the correct answer. Camelot's a very good guess.
I'm just gonna throw out Hal because I thought about it on the last one, but
Not the correct answer. This one's very tough. It's actually a developer called Alpha Dream. I don't know if you would have pulled that one out.
they're the developer who did that Castlevania game on the 3DS too, aren't they? Or was that no? That was Mercury Steam.
And Mercury Steam went on to do. I think they did that code. Did they do Codename Steam? No, that was Intelligent Systems.
That was Intelligent Systems.
Mercury Steam went on to make that Metroid Federation Force game, or are they behind
that?
the
Sounds right. No, yeah, I think it was. I think you're right. They might be doing Metroid Dread. I'm not sure.
It is
the people who did
Go ahead.
Metroid, the Metroid 2 remake.
Yes,
are doing
you're
Dread.
Right. You're right, and I think that is Mercury Steam.
I think it was.
Yeah, Mercury Steam. Yeah.
Let's stop. Yeah, let's stop rambling. Start winning.
All right, here's question 5. Which prolific actor stars as Lieutenant Victor Von Ion in the 2016 Ratchet and Clank movie?
Nathan.
Yep.
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone is the correct answer. Did you watch this movie?
Damn.
No, I didn't.
How'd you know that?
I just remember his name being attached to the movie, and I couldn't, I was always like, why is Sylvester Stallone in this movie?
I just played the game, so.
It's a good question. And the thing was, the voice actors for Ratchet and Clank were actually below the fold. So you had Sylvester Stallone, Bella Thorne, and a few others. And then the actual actors who were doing those two characters didn't make the movie poster.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Very bad.
Terrible.
Here's question 6. Guacamelee is made by which Toronto-based developer? Mitch, I heard you first.
Drinkbox.
Drinkbox is the correct answer.
I was waiting for him to finish. I shouldn't have waited.
One of my favorite games of all time. I will interrupt. Yeah. I don't care. I will play dirty.
Okay. Yeah. I just know that's how we're playing now. That's fine. I understand.
Please interrupt.
Pizza's on the line. Come on.
Here's the final question in the first round. Name one of the North American locations from Assassin's Creed Rogue. There are 4 of them.
Nathan.
Yep.
Boston.
Boston is not a correct answer. That is Assassin's Creed 3.
Chicago?
Do you want to buzz in and give an answer?
Chicago's what I'm going to go with.
All right. Chicago is not a correct answer. There's actually 2 in Canada on this one. I didn't even know this. New York City, the Hudson River Valley, Newfoundland, and Nova Scotia are part of Assassin's Creed Rogue.
I thought New York City was going to be too obvious.
Yeah, but hey, you guys did pretty good on that first one. We're going to move on now to a round I call Deal Me In. This one's a little bit complicated, so let me walk you through the rules on this one. This one is actually powered by our friends at Professor Puzzle. They make a little box called the Ultimate Video Game Trivia. It was the game that was made for me. This is all about risk and reward. The losing player, in this case, Nathan, you are going to select the number of questions that you both will answer. The more questions that you answer, the more points you have that you can gain, but also the more you potentially answer. If you get them wrong, you will potentially lose points. I'm going to show you the scoring key here. It's a little complicated, but Essentially, if you answer 2 questions, there's no risk to you at all. If you go up to 5, you have a potential to win 10 points, but if you don't get any right, you could lose 4 points and be in the negatives.
All right.
Do you want to answer 2, 3, 4, or 5 questions? Whatever you pick, Mitch also has to answer the same amount of questions.
Let's do 4.
Perfect. So that means that if you get none right, you're going to lose 2 points. But if you get 4 correct, you're going to gain 6 big points.
All right.
We're going to move on here to our little answer sheet that we've got here. And Nathan, you are going to be A, and because on each card there's 2 questions. Nathan, you're going to be A, and Mitch, you're going to be B. So let's start with 4 questions, starting with Nathan. Here's your first question. In Limbo, what kind of creature briefly...
Spider.
He's already got it. What kind of creature briefly captures the boy near the start of the game? A spider is the correct answer. So that is 1 correct answer for you. Mitch, you're up next. In which game did Katana first appear as a playable character?
That's Nathan's question, not mine.
I know the answer, but can I steal it?
No.
You cannot, but this is, and if you didn't already know, this is a Mortal Kombat game.
It is. Mortal Kombat 3?
Nope.
Damn
Mortal
it.
Kombat 3 is not the correct answer. Just for funsies, Nathan, do you want to have a guess?
Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat
The female
2.
ninjas were introduced in number 2.
That is absolutely the correct answer. So that is 1 correct for Nathan, 1 incorrect for Mitch. We'll move on to our second set of questions here. This first one's for you, Nathan. Eddie Riggs, the protagonist of the 2009 game Brutal Legend, is voiced by which American actor and musician?
Jack Black.
Jack Black is the correct answer. That is 2 on the board for you. Cozy Bear Live in the chat is saying, holy crap, Nathan is crushing this, and he is. Mitch,
He's getting the easy questions.
here's one for you. How many rows of aliens appear in a wave of space invaders?
8?
Unfortunately, 8 is not the correct answer. The correct answer is 5. But you still have time here. You're not. You still can get some points here. Let's continue with question.
Stop giving him the
3.
easy ones.
I think this one's a little harder. This one is for Nathan. Corvo Attano is a protagonist of which game series?
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed is not the correct answer. Do you want to, just for funsies, Mitch, steal it?
Dishonored.
Dishonored was the correct answer. So no points for Mitch, but you do get the glory.
I'll take
Here's
it.
your question, Mitch. In the 1998 game Metal Gear Solid, what is the name?
I was 6.
What was? Oh, you were 6 when it came out. You're a young
Yes.
boy. You're a young boy. What is the name of the rogue Black Ops unit led by Liquid Snake?
I've never played these games in my life. Let me think of a weird Metal Gear term.
As a young boy, I will give you a small hint because you are down. It has an animal in it. Cozy Bear Live's got it in the chat.
I'm never going to get it because I've never played these games. So
I haven't played it.
Do you want to give a guess, Mitch?
I don't know. Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander, not the correct answer. Did you want
I
to try
figured
and
as
guess,
much.
Nathan?
It's something with Fox, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Gray Fox?
It's
Metal-
not Gray
Metal
Fox.
Fox?
It's not Metal Fox. Cozy Bear's got it in the chat. He says Foxhound is the correct answer.
I knew it had something to do with the fox.
I had no idea.
All right, so here is the fun one. Mitch, if you get this one wrong next question, you will actually lose points and be in the negatives. But let's keep it positive. Nathan, here's your last question in this one. Which 2017 game by Team Ninja is very loosely based on the real life of the English samurai William Adams?
Neo.
Neo is the right answer. And Mitch, I'm actually going to give you a small, not incentive.
No,
here,
don't.
but
No,
something fun.
don't pull any punches. It's fine.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the question on this card, or I have another card where you don't know what the question is on either. Do you want the card that Nathan answered a question on, or do you want the fresh new card?
I want the fresh card.
Okay.
Let's Make a Deal always told me to choose the alternative.
Here's your question. Which real-time strategy game series by Creative Assembly has had entries with Roman medieval, and Napoleonic settings? I'll read it out
Age
for
of
you one more time.
Empires?
Which real-time strategy game series by Creative Assembly has had entries with Roman, medieval, and Napoleonic settings?
Oh, Total War?
Total War is the correct answer.
Oh, thank God. I do not know real-time strategy games.
I wouldn't have gotten that. I was going to say Civilization.
That would have been a good guess. Age of Empires would have been a good guess. But hey, you are not locked out here. So that's
I had to think like what RTS series has had like name of series place, and I just thought Total War Rome.
And hey, you did it. You did not get locked out of that one. So based on our little point system here, that means that Nathan, you picked up a big 4 points in that round with 3 correct answers. And Mitch, you actually pick up no points, but you lose no points. So you're in a good spot. You'll take it. That is the second round of play. And what I love to do between rounds while I tabulate the scores and give folks an update is I love for y'all to introduce yourselves and talk about your lovely program, Press YYZ.
Nathan, you're in the lead, so feel free to
sure.
take the reins.
Yeah. So we've a Canadian video game podcast. We like to consider it one of the best Canadian video game podcasts out there. And essentially, we just have fun. We talk about what we've been playing recently, and then we usually try and get into a game. This week was trying to create the Greek pantheon of gods in video games, where we tried to figure out what video games would fit the different Greek pantheon, whether it be Zeus, Hera, Hades, Poseidon.
If Kratos wasn't Ares, I quit.
Well, we didn't actually have Ares in this one.
Okay, I tentatively quit.
Poseidon, as a spoiler, ended up being SimCity.
Okay.
And Athena was Red Dead Redemption.
As you can tell, I've not been on the show recently, so this is all news to me.
It makes a lot of sense when you listen to the show, because we had some in-depth discussion. Cozy was going through like descriptions of the gods and what they went over, and Poseidon actually is like the god of natural disasters, as like part of his thing. And so we thought SimCity was a good fit because of the disasters you can cause in the game. But we've had other fun episodes too. We created the perfect WrestleMania card right before WrestleMania.
That was fun.
Yeah, the video game WrestleMania card with
video game matches. So it was like video game characters and specific like staged matches and stuff like that, certain criteria. That was fun.
Yeah. Created an amusement park with attractions and rides and features based on video games. We have a lot of dumb fun typically, and that's what we just try and do.
And what's great is that show usually immediately precedes this one. I'm glad we could kind of do the whoop right from your show to our show. They're on Wednesday nights. Check them out. Twitch.tv/PressYYZ and on all major podcasting platforms at PressYYZ. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and Press YYZ on any social platform you may want to follow us on.
If you're watching and you like these two gentlemen, consider following that show. We're going to keep this going with a little score check. Right now in the lead with 5 points is Nathan, and in second place, Mitch with 2 points. But gents, there is so much game left to play here. We've got 7 rounds total. This is the third one. I'll flip back to our game here and show off the checkpoint, which is 2 questions. The losing player selects the category they would like to answer. The winning player gets the other category, and y'all can wager up to half of your points rounding up. So in this case, Mitch, you can wager 1 point, and Nathan, you can wager 3 points. What's great is, Mitch, you can actually select the category, so you'll have an advantage. And you'll wager after you know the category that you're answering. If you get it right, you get that many. You get it wrong, you lose that many. So here are the 2 categories, racing games and visual novels. Mitch, what do you know more about? Or their strategy of like, I know that Nathan knows nothing about racing games, so let's give him that.
It's the opposite. I know Nathan knows racing games and knows nothing about visual novels, so I'm 100% taking racing games.
Love it. Love it. Okay, how many points do you want to wager on racing games?
I don't have many to wager, so I'm just going to go with that 1 point.
Cool. And then Nathan, on visual novels, how many 1 to 3 points do you want to wager here?
I actually know a lot more about visual novels than he thinks. So 3.
Ooh, okay, big wager. Here we go. We're going to start with the racing games question. This is for 1 point, Mitch, and here it is. This racing title, published by Disney Interactive Studios, was the final game developed by Black Rock Studios before their closure in 2011. What is the game?
I can
should
see
know
it,
this.
but I can see it. I can't remember the name. God.
And again, if you were watching in the chat and you know this, throw it in the chat because they are not looking at it.
Oh, I can see it. Oh,
This is right up your alley.
I know it is. I don't know why I don't know why my brain won't give me the thing in my brain. It was like one word, I think. And there was like you would like slam into other cars to get points and stuff. Oh, god damn it. It wasn't on. No, that was something else. Oh, god damn it. I should have taken the visual novels. Let's go with Shift.
Shift is actually a very good guess. There's a lot of one name. There's actually, I think, a Need for Speed Shift. There's a title called Blur. This one is actually Split Second.
Damn it. See, I could see it. I couldn't put it together.
It's that black and red case.
Yep.
And then you could like blow up features
Blow
in the
up
course.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you only lost 1 point, so you're now at 1 point. Nathan, here's your question about visual novels. This Atlas-developed hospital simulator began life on the Nintendo DS before moving to the Wii in 2006.
Trauma
God
Center.
damn it.
Trauma Center is the correct answer. Did you know that, Mitch?
Of course I did.
I didn't know your racing question, if that helps.
No, it doesn't.
Does that make you feel better?
Not in the slightest.
He's just twisting the knife. So right now we are Nathan 8 points, Mitch 1 point. But listen, this is now the point in the game where points double for the categories. So tons of time left for you to catch up, Mitch. This next category is called Taglines. It's one of my personal favorites. In this round, I'm going to give you a slogan from a video game magazine ad. And what I need you to do is tell me the franchise or game that I'm speaking about, and you get 2 points for it. What I would recommend is that you not answer right away, however, because I will give you up to 3 hints. Because let me tell you, they're pretty generic. Are you ready for the first one?
I can imagine. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here's the first slogan. They don't want to destroy our planet, just mankind.
You only get one guess, right?
You only get one guess, but I can give you up to 3 hints.
And this is either of us answers or one of us answers?
So one of you will answer this one correct. You buzz in to answer. And what I can do is I can give you your first hint to kind of help you hone in a little bit more.
Oh, I thought this was just for Mitch. So this is for both of us.
This is for both of you.
Okay.
Do you want your first hint?
Sure.
All right. Unsurprisingly, this game is a shooter.
I don't want to say it because I feel like I got it, Mitch.
Okay, what do you think?
Destroy all humans.
Unfortunately, Destroy All Humans is not the correct answer.
All right.
So let me just dump your clues for you, Nathan, just so you can get the correct answer here. The second is that this is a console exclusive. I won't tell you what console, but it is. And your third hint is actually the second part of this slogan, because this was a multi-page ad. Here's the second part of it. On November 9th, Earth will never be the same.
Is it Resistance?
Do you want to buzz in if that's your answer?
Nathan. Resistance.
Resistance is not the correct answer.
Is it Halo 2?
Yep, Halo 2 is the correct answer.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that. Okay.
I knew it based on the date.
Yeah.
That date.
Did you line up to get it?
That was the Peter Moore date, right?
Yeah,
when he
it was.
tattooed on his arm. Yeah. Damn it.
Hey, there's 4 more. You got 4 more to guess from here. Here's the second one. Prepare to die again.
Nathan?
Do you want your hints first?
He buzzed.
Yeah, no. Die Another Day, James Bond.
Die Another Day, James Bond is not the correct answer. So, Mitch, you're gonna get your 3 hints right off the top here.
Let's do it.
This is a series that has spawned multiple entries. This is an action game, and this entry of the series And all entries of the series are multi-platform. Multi-platform, spawn multiple sequels. It is an action game.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a game where you die repeatedly. I got nothing.
Do you want to throw a guess out there? I will give it to you if you guess the franchise.
The franchise. Okay. I mean, I want to say Die Hard, but that's a movie. Oh God, I can't. I'm gonna be kicking myself for not getting. Let's say Worms.
Worms is a pretty good guess. It's not Worms. This
right.
one is Dark Souls.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Are you guys kicking yourselves just a little bit?
Yeah.
Not incredibly, because I don't like those games.
Yeah. And
It's not my type of thing, but I get it.
some of these are tough. Here's your next one. Sometimes you need to split up to get the job done. Here's your first hint. This game is a console exclusive.
Is or was?
That's a great question. It was a console exclusive.
Okay.
And I'll give you your second hint. The game originally released on either the PlayStation or the Nintendo 64 and was re-released on a different system later. So console exclusive originally was re-released on another platform in the future, either N64 or PS1. Sometimes you need to split up to get the job done. Here is your final clue. This game is a platformer. Let me clue you in a little bit more. I said N64 or PS1. Let's just close it in for you and say this is an N64 game originally.
Later.
N64, console exclusive.
Nathan.
I heard Mitch first, which is funny because I think you were just waiting.
I was thinking, and I'm gonna go with. It's gonna be one or the other. I don't know which one's gonna be.
I will give it to you if you guess the franchise.
Banjo-Kazooie?
I'm gonna give you the points because it's
Okay.
Banjo-Tooie.
Yes.
So that is 2 big points for Mitch. We've got 2 more of these fun ads left to go through. Here's number 4. A tranquil Alaskan night, so quiet you can barely hear a neck snap. A tranquil Alaskan night, so quiet you can barely hear a neck snap. Clue number 1 is that this franchise began its life on the PlayStation. Your second clue is that the main character in one of these games was voiced by a famous Hollywood actor. And your third clue. This began on PlayStation. One of the games, the main protagonist was voiced by a famous Hollywood actor. And the third is that we spoke about this game at some point
Nathan.
during... I heard Nathan first.
Metal Gear Solid.
Do you know who is the famous Hollywood actor that voiced one of the characters in it?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yep,
in number 5.
Kiefer is the right answer, and Metal Gear Solid is the right answer. So that's 2 big points for Nathan. Aren't these ads dope? Like, I miss magazines.
I don't know how you're finding these things.
The internet is a wonderful, magical place.
The funny part is you'd have trouble finding these nowadays. You kind of have to date these back a little bit.
And that's why I'm losing.
Here's the last one. The original rap star is back in the house. The original rap star is back in the house.
Nathan?
Nathan wants to guess before any clues. Go for it, Nathan.
Parappa 2?
I'm not
Parappa
sure.
the Rapper 2?
I'm not sure how you did that.
That's what I was going to guess too.
But Parappa the Rapper 2 is the correct answer.
Because it's, well, the rap star is Parappa, and back in the house means that it's a sequel.
I couldn't remember if the sequel had a subtitle or not. That's why I didn't buzz in right away.
These games are dope. I don't know if you guys played these ones.
Nope.
The remake didn't play as well. There were some timing issues on it.
Again, I'm too young for every game we just talked about. Except, no, pretty much every game we just talked about.
You were born in the 90s, weren't you?
Yeah.
Not even a person. We're going to keep going here with Box Art Blitz. This is a round where I'm going to show you a piece of box art from a video game, and your job is to tell me the name of that video game. Again, I will give you up to 3 hints if you like, and each correct answer is worth 2 points. Are y'all ready for your first piece of box art?
So there's no names on this, right? That's out?
There are no names here.
Okay.
So essentially you'll get a little fragment of a piece of box art, and you guys... Oh, sorry. You will throw your names out when you're ready to guess.
Okay.
But I will give you, again, up to 3 hints if you like.
Okay.
Here's your first one. Let me give you your first hint here. This game was originally released on the PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox generation of consoles.
Mitch.
Yep.
Eco.
Cozy Bears also got it in the chat. It is Eco.
Oh, wow. Good job.
Well done. Have
I'll
you played
take
it? Have you played it?
Nope.
No.
I just knew it involved 2 characters.
I did not love this game.
I started the remake of Shadow. I didn't finish it.
The game's pretty good.
Heard.
Here's your next piece of box art. Are y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
Know what I want to say, but I don't want to say it too early.
I can give you your first hint that this is a multi-platform game.
Wasn't what I was thinking.
Cozy Bear's got it in the chat.
Of course he does.
Nathan.
Ooh, okay, Nathan.
PUBG.
Mitch, was that going to be your guess?
No.
It is absolutely PUBG. Well done. 2 more points for you, Nathan.
He doesn't need them.
We have a few more here. Here's the next one.
Mitch.
Yep.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
I'm going to give it to you.
It's one of the 2.
Because it's Ori and the Blind Forest.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you those points because that was
I
good.
appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So we've got a few more left here. I have 2 more left here for you. Here is the second to last box art that I have for you.
Mitch.
Star
Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
That is the correct answer.
Oh, wow.
Have you played this one?
Love it.
Love it?
I haven't played this game.
What is that character's name?
I wish I remembered. It's been a while since I played it. I'm planning on playing it when the next gen version drops on EA Play through Game Pass Ultimate.
Mm-hmm. Are they doing like a next gen upgrade, or is that something that's just rumored?
Wait, I thought that was already out.
Is it already out?
Yeah, the series actually get the upgrade.
Mitch is
Because
like,
it's
"I know
on
what I'm
Game
playing
Pass
next."
already, so it should get the upgrade on Game Pass.
On order next gen. Because I know it's coming. I don't know if it's already out. I know the game is on Game Pass. Oh no, yeah, it's already out. You were right.
Yeah.
Mitch
That's
immediately
worth 2
adds it to
points.
his list. That is
It's getting downloaded tonight.
Nathan's led. That's worth 2 points.
I gotta finish Persona first. I gotta stick to it.
How many
Mhm.
hours are you in that one?
30-ish, I think.
You have like 100 to go, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy.
I platinumed it in 91.
Oh, in 91 hours. I'm like, in 1991, it wasn't out then.
No,
We're not
91
that
hours.
old.
Although
Yes,
I did play
yes.
the original base game, so I'm pretty old. That's fair.
Let's keep going. I have one more piece of box art this round, and here it is.
Mitch,
Okay.
Vanquish.
Vanquish is the correct answer.
Well,
Phenomenal
Mitch.
game. This is a great game. If you have not played this, this is probably my favorite game Platinum Games has put out. It is so damn good.
It is fantastic. This and Binary Domain are two games where I'm like, you need to play both of them.
Yep. It's a quick game too. It's very arcade shooter. You can finish a run in like 3-4 hours, if that.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about chasing that high score. Nathan, you'd love it.
Yeah, I should probably try it.
They did a remaster too, so you can get it on.
Yeah,
Did you
there's a remaster.
Did you get the disc-based PS5 or the digital? You got digital, right?
Digital? Yeah, I went
Okay.
digital.
I was gonna lend you my PS4 version, but
It's all good.
I was gonna lend you my Xbox 360 version because I'm a pack rat like that.
Will that play on my Series X?
Yes.
Yes.
maybe.
It has to be
Not
on
all
the
games
list.
are backwards compatible. Hold on.
Yeah, trust me, I can't play Tony Hawk Underground on there. I'm annoyed about that.
Here, Xbox backwards compatible games. You can go on to the next bit of your thing if you want while I look this up.
Yeah, we are moving on to the penultimate round here. This is brand new to video game trivia. We are trying it out this week. It is called Sales Tales. And in Sales Tales, which rolls right off the tongue, I'm going to give you a game. And I need you to tell me how many physical copies of the game you think were shipped to retailers, which in most cases means how many were sold, but there are some weird cases where they shipped more than were sold. But basically tell me how many were sold. This data comes from vgcharts.com. Please round to the nearest 100,000. So be like, hey, 1.4 million, 3.9 million, 8.1 million. All of these games have sold over 1 million copies as well. Whoever's closest to unit sales will win. In the case of a tie, whoever's under will win. Each of these games is worth 2 points, and somebody will get it. So make sure to get your pen and paper out, because I'm going to ask both of you to give a guess.
Oh, okay.
So Vanquish is backwards compatible from the Xbox 360.
There you go.
All right.
Nathan might be making a drive over to my place to grab it.
Sounds
Just
like it.
maybe.
Here is our first game. It's Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition, basically the yellow edition. How many copies of this game were shipped to retailers? And again, all of these games have sold more than 1 million copies. If you are in the chat, give your answer. Otherwise, Mitch and Nathan are going to write theirs down and give a guess.
Okay, I wrote mine down.
All right.
I'm changing mine. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Show us your guesses. All right. In this case, I have
wow.
4.3 million from Mitch and 3.5 million from Nathan.
I don't know if you can tell, but my original guess was 3.5.
Wow.
Yeah, we were really in sync there.
Mm-hmm. You guys spend too much time on microphones with each other. Here's
Apparently.
the fun thing. This game actually sold way more than both of your answers.
Yes!
So Mitch has got it. But this game sold 14.6 million copies.
Wow.
Is that not surprising?
Yeah. No, actually, I missed a 1 on mine.
It's
I'm surprised because of blue and red because it was like the side game for blue and red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those games I think also sold like somewhere in the range of 30 to 40 million total units or shipped. Sorry.
I'm going to look that up while you guys give your next one here because I'm actually curious
right.
about how many it sold. Your next one is Gears of War 2 for the Xbox 360. This is physical copies of the Xbox 360 version only. How many copies shipped to retailers?
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Show me your answers. All right. Mitch has guessed 5.1 million. And Nathan has guessed 15.6 million. The correct answer here is actually smaller than you'd think. But it's 5 million. So Mitch, you're almost right on the money.
Oh wow. Okay.
Off by 100K.
That was a very, very good guess. And if you guys are curious, Pokemon Red, Green, Blue versions sold 31.38 million copies.
That was close to 30,
right?
That is both versions combined.
Yeah. Well, it's all SKUs globally because you include green in that, which was Japan exclusive. Yeah. The rest of the world got blue.
Mm-hmm. But just wild. So that's 2 questions correct for Mitch. So Mitch is 4 points in this round. Our next one is Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 for the Xbox 360. I only want the 360 version sales. This is physical sales only.
Physical ship to retailer, right?
Physical ship to retailer, yes.
Yeah.
It's funny, as the years went on, it became harder and harder to get these sales numbers. Back in the day, you can get them pretty easily.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Show me your answers. Okay, so Nathan says 2.1 million and Mitch says 4.5 million. Most of your answers have stuck between the 4 and 5 million mark. Here's your answer. It's 1.54 million. This thing didn't sell as well as you thought it did. 2.1 will be the winner here, so that's 2 points for Nathan.
I figured it shipped a ton but didn't sell because you saw those on dollar store racks by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. This one also was multi-platform
probably didn't order.
That is true. Yeah, actually.
And this is like... Go ahead.
When was there a good 3D Sonic game? Never.
There hasn't been one.
Yeah. So why would they order lots of copies?
Well, the thing I was thinking is the 360 was the more popular console that generation, so it probably had more units, but I was wrong.
I'm going to, as another fun thing, look up how many were sold on PS3 while y'all answer this question. How many units of Lost Planet Extreme Condition sold? Nathan, do you know this one?
No.
Right.
Are we just looking at the Xbox 360 version or
yes.
Wait, was it only Xbox 360?
This thing, I believe, came out on PS3 later. But it was
timed exclusive, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. It had 3 games in the series. I want 360 shipped only. This game did sell at least 1 million copies. And then I was looking up Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not confident in this at all whatsoever.
Me neither.
All right, show me your answers. Mitch guessed 1.1 million copies, and Nathan guessed 3 million copies. This game was all right from what I remember. But it only sold 1.6 million copies, so that's 2 more points for Mitch.
All right, good job, Mitch.
He's catching up. It's going to make it a real good game in the end here. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm getting a little nervous here.
Sonic the Hedgehog for PS3 sold 1.15 million copies.
So just fewer.
Mm-hmm, just fewer. Cozy Bear in the chat says Lost Planet has not aged well.
A lot of games from that generation have not aged well.
How about Kinect Adventures? How many copies did this bad boy sell? This is your last question of this round as well.
Good. This round has not gone well for me. I think Mitch might be ahead now.
Give me tight.
He's slightly ahead.
Yeah.
If you get this, you tie it up.
I have my number.
Okay.
All right, show me your numbers. On this one,
That's
Mitch
a 2, by the way.
says 2.7 million, and is that 1.3 or 13?
Yeah, 1.3. No, wait. I wrote 13.
I wouldn't be surprised because this was a pack-in title with the Kinect sensor.
So
Was it a pack-in?
yeah.
Yep.
So here's the fun
That's
thing.
why I went a little higher.
Mitch, his hypothesis is super right. This is a pack-in. It did very well. Mitch, you got the points here, but your answer is 10x too low because this game shipped 24 million units.
They sold that many Kinects?
It sounds like it.
Well, they shipped that many Kinects.
Oh,
They shipped that many.
Kinects.
But again, like, sure, there might be 2 million that went to like the dollar store or got tossed, but like this game legitimately probably sold 20 plus million units.
Wow.
So
I went with the Wii Sports hypothesis of pack-ins move units.
I didn't know it was a pack-in. That was my problem.
Cozy Bear said it was a decent success with the casual market, which is undeniably huge. So there you go.
Especially that generation with the 360 numbers the way they were.
I'm gonna do one final score check before I give you your final scores. Before we move into the final round, what I'd love for y'all to do is talk about your socials, where you can be found if folks are watching and they want to find out about you, where they can do that. Let's start with Mitch.
Easiest place is to go to mitchgeorge.com. Links to all my socials are in there. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. It's at Mr. Mitch George. That's MR Mitch George.
Nathan.
Yeah. So check me out on Twitter at @the_NMAC. I have plenty of bad takes on there. And if you want to hear my bad takes, that's where you go.
And again, your podcast, Press YYZ, where can folks find that?
Everywhere. Any podcast service you can think of. If it's not there, let us know because we'll get it there. And then the socials everywhere. It's at Press YYZ.
Perfect. Well, here are your final scores before we go into the final round. In second place, we've got Nathan, who's got 16 big points, and Mitch, who's in first place with 19 points. You really came back there, fella.
Those box arts saved my ass.
They absolutely did. But
Also,
hey,
I didn't ask earlier. Swearing, that's okay?
Of course.
Okay.
It's weird.
Sure.
My brand is one where I don't. It's my radio days. I go on and I want to say like, I can't say fart on the air, but you guys can say whatever you want.
Cool.
Within reason.
Have you watched the latest season of I Think You Should Leave?
No, I haven't.
On Netflix. Okay, you should. Anyone out there, if you've not watched I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson, it's some of the funniest stuff you'll see anywhere.
I watched part of Detroiters, so like I'm familiar with him.
There you go.
That
I don't
good.
know what this is at all.
Watch it. It like 15, 20-minute episodes. It's sketch comedy produced by Andy Samberg of SNL and Lonely Island fame.
He was on SNL for a season.
It's incredibly funny.
Tim Robinson
there's a
was
bit
on
in-
SNL for a season?
Yeah, he was a featured player and was fired. Or no, repertory player. Whatever the first, like he was on one season and then they let him go.
We are going to move now to the final round. It is called the bonus round, and it works a lot like Final Jeopardy, TM. One question. You bet as much as you want. If you get the answer correct, you win that many points. If you answer incorrectly, you lose that many points. So again, Mitch, you have 19 points you can wager, and Nathan, you have 16 points you can wager. I will give you the category, and this is how I want y'all to do it. You're going to write your wager down. You're going to show the audience what your wager is. I'm going to give you 1 minute to answer the final question on paper, just like Final Jeopardy, and then you're going to show off your answers, and we'll see who wins this thing. Do y'all have any questions?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, well, here is the category for the bonus round, gaming hardware. How well do you know gaming hardware? Write down your bets now. Let me know when your bets are ready.
I'm good.
Let's do it.
All right, so hold on. Here, oh, don't turn it around. What I want you to do, Mitch, is cover your eyes. This is going to be secret to you guys. It's going to be magical. It's going to be fun in the end. Nathan, show me how many points you're wagering. Don't say how many you're wagering out loud, though.
Understand.
Thank you. All right, I'm writing down the amount of points that you're wagering. Go ahead and flip your screen. And then, Mitch, you can open your eyes. Nathan, I want you to close your eyes or turn around. Do what you do. And then, Mitch, show me how many points you're wagering. All right, turn around your sheet of paper. I have your wager. And, Nathan, you can now spin back around. All right, so I'm going to read the question twice. Then I will give you 1 minute. The audience will hear some lovely music, and then we'll see how you guys did. Here is your final question. We all know that the PlayStation 2 is the best-selling video game console of all time at over 155 million units. But what is the second best-selling console family of all time at around 154 million units all time? Read it one more time for y'all. We all know that the PlayStation 2 is the best-selling video game console of all time at 155 million units. But what is the second best-selling console family of all time at around 154 million units all time? You have 1 minute, and your time starts now.
Does console include handheld?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're in the chat, throw your guesses in there.
Got it down to 2. I don't know which one to write down.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
You still have 30 seconds.
Fuck it. All right.
Yep.
Are y'all are good?
Yep.
Unfortunately.
All right. Let's turn this music down. I don't think we've ever gotten a question where the answers come in like right before the deadline. But y'all are just that good. Here's how we're going to do it. Since, Nathan, you are in second place, please tell us your wager and the answer that you gave.
16 points or 16 points.
All right, and show us what your answer was.
The DS.
All right. Mitch, how many points did you wager, and what was your answer?
16. The Nintendo Wii.
One of you has the correct answer.
It's Nathan.
The correct answer is the Nintendo DS. How did you know that, Nathan?
I went back and just thought about what, like, there were a ton of variations of the DS over the years and just what made sense and where the repeat sales would be. And that made sense. It wasn't the 3DS because the 3DS had a really terrible start, even though it had a ton of hardware that was added to it. It's never been talked about in the Pantheon the way the DS was.
Your logic was absolutely flawless, and I'm sure Mitch, like, the Wii's probably number 3 or number 4. So, like,
and I didn't go with the Wii because I know it's closer to like 130-ish. It's above PlayStation 2.
I knew it was in that range. I just wasn't sure how far below.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm going to show off the final scores. In second place, with his wager of 16, putting him at 3 points, Mitch. And our winner this week, Video Game Trivia, is Nathan at 32 points. Congratulations, sir. Oh, he's got a super scope.
You a little nervous there, Nathan?
Oh, see, check this out.
Sure?
I got my super scope.
I'm talking about the pit stains.
Oh. Fucker. I didn't even know that. You jerk. I just sweat a lot. I run a lot now. I'm a working out guy. We sweat a lot.
Well, again, congratulations, Nathan. Does that now mean that, Mitch, you owe pizza to all of your friends?
That is exactly what that means.
What are you buying for them? I need to know.
Pizza pockets. I wasn't kidding earlier. They're all getting pizza pockets in the mail.
They're all getting $3 of pizza pockets from you. I think it's great. They're going to love it. They're going to love it.
Exactly.
Well, hey, I'm going to wrap up the VOD here, and then we will find somebody to raid. Let me flip over to my screen and just say...
Can I look at the chat now?
Yes, you may. Cozy Bear's just getting excited about his pizza.
I figured.
This has been Video Game
He was getting
Trivia.
pizza regardless.
Why do you just buy him pizza?
Well, no.
Oh, he was
but,
getting
like,
pizza regardless. I get it.
No matter who won.
Yeah, he wins either way.
No matter who wins, Cozy wins. Cozy also, if you're watching, has a great Twitch show on Tuesdays and Thursdays where he does cooking. You should check it out if you're still watching. Video game trivia, that's it for now. You can find me on the internet at Jacob McCord on all major social media platforms. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twitter. I host 2 podcasts. One is called the Left Behind Game Club. It is a video game movie podcast that releases every other week. There's over 100 episodes. You can find one you like and start there. I also host a show about video game movies called Cutscenes. It is a seasonal show about video game movies. Some of them are good, but most of them are bad. The show is fun, though, so check it out. Cutscenes on all major podcasting platforms. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.